Welcome, everybody. Good morning and welcome to our LEGO Group Boston Hub. Super excited to be here today. I want to extend a warm welcome first to all of my LEGO colleagues who are in the room or who are viewing this in other parts of this office and other locations. We're thrilled to have two special guests from the executive leadership team at the LEGO Group, Nials, Christiansen, and then also we have Colette Burke, who are here to help kind of commemorate the occasion, the opening day, if you will. Governor Healey, thank you for being here as well. Mayor Wu will be here just as quickly as she can be. Valued partners from across the Boston community and academic, research, business partners that we have as well who are here and present today. Welcome. Thank you for making time to join us. And then our talented and visionary design partners from Samuels and Associates. Steve, I don't know if you are here with us, but thank you very much. Steve, wonderful to see you today. Thank you very much. And then lastly, and perhaps most importantly, community partners who we have some exciting news to share as we go through the program today. What we hope you'll experience, not only today, but every day in LEGO's Boston Hub, is to reflect the LEGO values, and this is the culmination of a multi-year journey that we sit here today to celebrate. We've actually been building in Boston for many years. We have long-standing partnerships, particularly with MIT and with Tufts. Great to see you here too, thank you. And we also have partnerships in the community, Museum of Science and also the Children's Museum as well. So again, thank you. Since we announced our move in January of 2023, we started hiring locally, adding more Boston roles and filling not one, but two temporary offices while we were eagerly awaiting our opportunity to take possession in this space here. And our new hub is projected to grow to over 800 colleagues in the next 10 years. So we have a lot of ambitious plans, and we start off from a really great place. Again, this hub will embody the LEGO values, which for those of you who aren't LEGO colleagues, I want you to know what they are. They're creativity, imagination, play, quality, caring, and fun. Fun being a great one to land on, especially on a day like today. The space you are sitting in is designed with sustainability as the driver. It's LEED certified. We have employee and colleague well-being at the center, and designing a unique collaborative workspace that will not only be attractive, but productive for everybody at the LEGO Group to enjoy. We've got a unique celebration of our distinct history, which is over 50 years here in the Americas, particularly in the US, and then our global culture and the collaboration that we are famous for internally and externally with all of our partners. The result of this result today is an incredible team effort led by an exceptional group of professionals, both within the LEGO Group and our partners on the outside of the LEGO Group, who have captured the playfulness, the essence of the LEGO brand, while creating a world-class workspace. And now, to officially get us moving into enjoying this great day, I'm very pleased to introduce Nials B. Christiansen, who is the LEGO Group Chief Executive Officer. And Nials, would love to invite you up here to share your thoughts.
Please welcome LEGO Group President and CEO, Nials B. Christiansen.
So, Governor Healey, Ambassador Sørensen, all dear guests and all my fantastic colleagues here in the room and around. It is a real great pleasure for me to be back in Boston. It is my favorite American city for this very, very special day. You know, I was here 1 year ago during the Marathon Week, and this year I'm hitting Boston right in the middle of the NBA playoffs. It is really great to feel the buzz and the excitement around, and it always seems to be in this very historic but also very sporty city. And that buzz actually extends inside these fantastic offices. I know that for a lot of people, it's also been a rush to the finals and getting this new Boston Hub ready for today. And I can only say on my behalf that I am super impressed with the result. Coming into the office, it just brings a smile on your face when you see the details and you feel the anticipation and the energy. This is an office that immediately captures your attention. It stimulates your curiosity, and it invites collaboration and co-creation and relationship building. Much, much more than most offices, and for sure much more than any home office does. So, a huge thank you to everyone who helped make this office a reality. This office also aligns phenomenally with our company values and purpose. As you may know, ever since the Lego Group was founded in a small town in Denmark 93 years ago, our mission has been to bring joy and creativity and inspiration to children through quality play, helping them really to develop the skills they need to thrive. Today, that is what we have encapsulated in our vision of becoming a global force for learning through play, by bringing Lego play to more children in the US and throughout the world. It's a very deliberate choice that we can now count Boston as our home. Boston is a key city of play and creativity, be it in sports, in literature, or in the arts. And it's also an incredible center for learning, with some of the world's finest universities here and even represented in the room today. Play and learning are integral for this space, as they are for us in the Lego Group. We know that by being in Boston, we are able to tap into a global talent pool that will help us develop and grow our business further. We've seen a huge demand for our products here over the last many years, and so we are investing for the long term. Many of you may know that we're currently also building a state-of-the-art factory in Virginia to meet the demand here in America. In fact, we already have several hundred colleagues working in a production facility there. And just last week, we also announced a new regional distribution center in Virginia. And a month before that, the new location for our consumer and shopper engagement team in Tempe, Arizona. And of course, we continue to open stores across the country. So, it gives me great pride and pleasure to celebrate now the opening of the Boston Hub here today. The new home for such a talented team of Lego Group employees dedicated to living the Lego brand and our company purpose by creating great, joyful, and enriching play experiences for fans of all ages. And I cannot imagine a better workspace than this fantastic office in one of the most vibrant cities in this fantastic country, where we reach more children today with Lego play than in any other market or country around the world. I have great confidence in our future here, and I cannot wait to see how this can unfold the next exciting chapter of the Lego Group in the US. So thank you all again for everything you've done to support the Lego Group in making this reality, and thank you for helping us to inspire and develop the builders of tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Lego Group Chief Commercial Officer, Colette Burke.
Thank you, Nials, and good morning, everybody. I'm Colette Burke, the Chief Commercial Officer for the Lego Group. For more than 60 years, we've been fortunate to call New England home for our US team. We opened our first US office and factory in Connecticut with 24 employees. Today, the US plays a significant role in driving our global commercial business. We've grown our Americas team to more than 3,500 colleagues. We operate 150 Lego-branded stores across the Americas, and we nurture strong partnerships with numerous retailers across the region. More importantly, we continue to increase the number of children we engage through Lego Play throughout the years. You can imagine our enthusiasm for what the next chapter here in Boston will help us to achieve. Personally, it's lovely to be back in the Boston area, where I lived and worked and raised my family for 20 years, and where I became a US citizen in 2003 in Faneuil Hall. In addition to my personal tie to the area, Boston and the Lego Group share a special icon that holds deep meaning for our respective communities. Like so many in Boston, my family strolled past the famous Make Way for Ducklings sculpture in the public garden, and I fondly recall reading the book with my daughter. A wooden duck pull toy was one of the first Lego products in 1932. In the early days, our founder's son hoped to achieve time and cost savings by applying only 2 coats of varnish to the ducks when the standard was 3 coats. His father found out and insisted the ducks be retrieved for a 3rd coat of varnish, stressing the importance of craftsmanship and attention to detail. Our 31,000 employees across the globe know this story and recognize the duck as a symbol of our commitment to quality. Today, we make Lego products that meet the strictest global requirements, and we never compromise. To celebrate this playful connection, a Lego version of Make Way for Ducklings was created by our model production team for the reception area. As we root our American business in Boston, I'm proud to announce that our charitable entities will invest $5 million over 2 years to unleash the power of play in Boston and inspire children's creativity to make a positive impact in their lives. This commitment includes extensions of existing partnerships with Boston Children's Museum and the Museum of Science to continue play programming. It calls for an expansion of our local community engagement efforts, supported by Lego volunteers dedicated to assisting Boston children and their families. Earlier this week, I had the good fortune to engage with local children as a volunteer at the Boston Public Library and to see the great work they do. So I'm very pleased to announce that we have invested $1 million over 2 years to establish a new partnership with the Boston Public Library. Together, we will create exciting opportunities to provide learning through play programs across all 26 Boston Public Library branches. In closing, I want to extend my gratitude to all of our partners, all of our fantastic employees, and all of the stakeholders who have made this office possible. Your dedication and support are the driving force behind our continued success, and thank you all for being here. And now I'll hand it back to Skip.
Please welcome back Skip Kodak.
Thank you, Colette. I love those stories. It's an honor now to welcome the leaders from our home city and state. Mayor Wu, lovely to see you today. And Governor Healey, thank you. From the moment we announced we've been moving to Boston, we've been welcomed with open arms. Thank you for your support and for creating playful spaces in the classroom and for helping us to celebrate the first International Day of Play. We look forward to strengthening our relationship further. Now I would like to invite Governor Healey to make some remarks. Governor.
Please welcome the Honorable Maura Healey, Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Well, good morning, and thank you so much, Skip, for that introduction. Good morning to Ambassador Sorensen and members of the consulate here. We're delighted by your presence in Boston and in Massachusetts. To Nials, thank you. It's wonderful to hear you remark about Boston and Massachusetts as your favorite city and place in the United States, and you came at a good time. It was a little wet this morning, but you were here yesterday and you saw Boston in its full beauty. Thank you. And Colette, that's very heartwarming to know that it's a full circle moment for you returning to this space. And to everyone from the Lego Group, thank you and congratulations. It's a big, big, wonderful day here in the city. Congratulations to the Samuels team, too. This is an incredible design, incredibly beautiful and befitting of what the Lego Group represents and what it brings to everything. And so on behalf of myself and our administration, and we have with us today our Assistant Secretary for Business Growth, Naomi Berlin, we want to say that we are so delighted to formally welcome the Lego Group to its new headquarters in the Americas, right here in the historic Fenway neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts. We could not be more thrilled to have you and your 200, soon to be 800 employees. Lego is a brand that is recognized all over the world and is personal, I think, to all of us. We have all had a Lego experience, and I also want to just commend you because I truly believe that Lego is the standard for creative play and for innovation. At a time when we're concerned about devices and the impact of devices on our young people, Lego sets this incredible opportunity to offer our children gifts of imagination and also agency. That makes it a perfect fit for Massachusetts because we are the top-ranked state in America for education and innovation. So it's a perfect synergy that we have here. It's also more proof that our dynamic business ecosystem attracts global companies that lead in their fields. We have in Massachusetts the most educated workforce in America. We're the #1 state to have a baby, to raise a family, to be a working parent, to live if you're a woman. We're the safest state, the most environmentally friendly state. You could say we are to the United States what Denmark is to Europe, a leader that does things the right way. That's what Lego is too. You've been innovating, play, and learning for nearly a century. You've led not only in business, but by contributing to teaching and learning. As early as the 1980s, I understand you were partnering with MIT's Media Lab. How awesome is that? To develop STEM learning strategies in robotics and beyond. We've seen this progress up close, not only in our homes and our schools, wherever children play and learn, but also in their communities. We have a Lego Discovery Center not far from here in Somerville. And we've embraced the International Day of Play that you helped to pioneer last year at the United Nations. We can't wait to celebrate it again this year on June 11th. So Massachusetts, we welcome the Lego Group. We value the Lego Group and all of its great team. We value your partnership as we look to continue to invest in our young people, in science, in innovation, as we continue to invest in our families and invest in the future. Imagine over the last 93 years, children from all over the world playing with their Lego sets, who went on to discover, to innovate, to build. It's incredible, the connection and what you make possible. So I'm excited to see everything that you will accomplish here and excited to see this beautiful building and team up and running. And it is now my pleasure to introduce our great city mayor here, Michelle Wu, who has probably stepped on a few Lego pieces at one time or another. Mayor Wu.
Please welcome the Honorable Michelle Wu, Mayor of the City of Boston.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for an amazing day. And thank you to the governor who not only has made it possible for me to be an example of this being the best state to have a baby in, but also walks the walk in it. Thank you, Governor, for all that you do. I am so grateful for your team, for your leadership, and for the many ways that we've been able to make sure Boston and Massachusetts continue to stand strong as a beacon of liberty, as a beacon of economic prosperity, and as a beacon to be welcoming as a community for all. I am so honored to be joined by this, to be among this distinguished company. So thank you, Ambassador, and to all of your team members. Thank you to Nials, Colette, Skip, and Scott, and all of the Lego team. Thank you to our partners in the community. Always a great time when we get to be with the Children's Museum and the Museum of Science. And to my team from City Hall. My Chief of Staff, Tiffany Chu, is here. Our Chief of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion, Shugun Irawu. Our Director for Early Childhood, Kristen McSwain. And of course, very exciting news, and thank you for everything, our President of the Boston Public Library, David Leonard. I am thrilled about this moment because this says so much about Boston and Lego Company as Lego Corporation as a collaboration for our past, present, and future. Boston, as the governor and I tout all the time, is the home to so many of the oldest and most historic spaces because we were the first. Oldest and first library, public park, public school, public subway system. We were the first to invest in the public good. And in that way, Boston has always been a community of builders, and we will continue to lead the way in building the future that our families deserve. In this present moment, we've been teaming up with the state to make sure that Boston is a home for everyone. And to our administration, that means being the safest major city in the country, the greenest city, and the most family-friendly city. When you build a city where families can thrive, everything else falls into place. And I'm so grateful for the brand alignment in that way of LEGO and the city of Boston and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And in some ways, most importantly, for our future. At a time when people are wondering, what is the point of cities? What is the point of downtowns and commercial areas? What is the point of government? What is the point of innovation? It can feel like we are fighting against the tide from complicated news that comes out of the apps that we follow for our news every day here in our country and around the world. But Boston will never back down from being a beacon of hope, from being a beacon for innovation, and from being a community where everyone can tap into their fullest potential. We've been so proud to stand strong and to welcome so many partners and anchor institutions to join us in that effort. I know that our collaboration will deepen the economic vitality of this area. You are already serving as an example for so many companies who are thinking about how to best empower their workforces. And so we thank you for your investment in this community and the 800-strong workforce and the many, many more impacts that you will have. And we thank you for your impacts on our young people already today. This partnership is going to be transformational for the city of Boston, for our families. We look forward to collaborating with you on many, many more things to come. And I look forward to seeing everyone at International Day of Play in June.
Please welcome back Skip Kodak.
Thank you, Governor Healey. Thank you, Mayor Wu. We appreciate the continued support and the warm welcome. Thank you, Nials and Colette, for your leadership and also for your remarks today and making this memorable for all of us. As we establish ourselves in Boston, we look forward to building our team and building on the LEGO brand's legacy here locally, in the U.S. market, and across the Americas region. We encourage potential team members who might hear something about today to learn more about us and begin building their careers at the LEGO Group too. Visit lego.com/careers and follow us on LinkedIn for more news. Now we have gotten to kind of the big fun event, which is the ribbon cutting. So if we could, let's gather and begin the process to really open this space.
Nials, please cut the ribbon in 3, 2, 1.